Okay, these are the notes for 4I out of your book, and it talks about this simple symbol, and it's the percent symbol, and what it means is per, I'll write it like this, 100. Okay, cent as a Latin prefix means, or root means per 100. So that means that when I look at 25%, I'm really saying that that means that I have, means that I have 25 out of 100 per 100. And I can always simplify these, so I can see that 25% is 1/4. And I think we all know that. Okay, so I'll write hence, because that's the word we use in math a lot. Hence, when converting percentages to fractions, if we don't know them already, like 25% is 1/4, we try to make the denominator 100. Okay, and that's one really good way to convert. So I could say, okay, 42% is equal to 42 over 100. And I've converted a percentage to a fraction. That's all it takes. Now, I would like you also to be able to simplify. Okay, so we want to remember to simplify. So I can see that 2 goes into both those numbers, so I should write it as 21 over 50, and then try to see if I can simplify it down as much as possible. All right, now when converting a fraction to a percentage, there's a couple different ways. So let's write this. When converting a fraction to a percentage. So there's one method I can use that's building a new fraction. So building. And that's sometimes easy to do and sometimes really hard to do. So if I have 7 over 25, I could say, well, you know what? I reckon I could write that as something over 100. And as long as I can do that, then I've made my percentage. So I can look at that and say, I multiplied by 4, and I can say 28. And I can go, therefore, 7 on 25 is equal to 28% per 100. And sometimes that's very, very easy to do, and I would like you to be able to do that. Other times it's too hard. I'll give you an example. What if I have 3/8? Well, I can't figure out something to multiply 8 by to get 100. So that doesn't work. When it's too hard, you just multiply the fraction, whatever the fraction is, I have blanks there, times 100, and that will get you the answer. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do times 100. Now we know for multiplying fractions times a whole number that we're really doing, and I'll do it in a different color, we're really doing 3/8 times 100 over 1. And when we get that product, we get 300 over 8. And I don't think it's good enough to leave 300 over 8 as the thing, because it's still not a percentage. So I'm going to try to simplify it down a little bit. I'm going to say, well, 2, it looks like 2 goes into both of those. That's 150 over 4. And I reckon 2 can go in again. And when 2 goes in again, I get 75 over 2. Okay, but I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for something over 100. Okay, so, well, I'm not looking for something over 100 anymore. I'm converting this thing into, right, this thing was the converter. So just putting that over 100 won't work anymore. So 2 into 75, I do my division. 2 into 7 goes 3 times with 1 left over, and 2 into 15 goes 7 times with 1 left over. So I'm going to write 37.5. Whoops, that's not a half. Oh, and I don't even have my whiteout. 37.5. So I say, therefore, 3/8 is equal to 37.5%. Okay, that's a little bit harder Let's do another one where we do a mixed number. So here's another example of that one. If I have 2 1/5, I'm going to convert it by going 5 times 2 plus 1, so 11 over 5, and I'm going to do 11 over 5 times 100 will give me a percentage. So that's 1100 over 5. Remember, that's over 1, and I multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. And then I'll do my division here. 5 goes into 11 2 times with 1 left over. 5 goes into 10 2 times, and then 0. So 2 1/5 is the same as, ooh, I'm almost out, as the same as 220%. Remember, any numbers bigger than 1 are going to be over 100%. So if I have a 2 there, I'm going to have 200%. Okay, I'll put the, oh no, I want to do one more quick thing. I want to do just quick common fractions that you should know. So I've written a couple down here. And I put common fractions to percentage that you should know by heart. So you should know 1 is 100%, 1/10 is 10%. Same, you could keep going down here and go 2 over 10 is 20%, 3 over 10 is 30%. Okay, those are all really easy ones. They're nice. 1/5 is also 20% because you can see that 2 over 10 is 1/5. 1/4 is 25%, 1/2 is 50%, and 3/4 is 75%. I would like you to try to know those off by heart. Okay, I'll put the exercise problems on Canvas for you.